Omni. Shout out to this YouTuber. He's a good YouTuber. So we're going to talk about these situations where this is a long video and I'm up until 1 o'clock. So let's get it.
Then Bigfoot himself, Dr. Disrespect, who was currently under fire because some guy by the name of Cody Connors came out and made a tweet and said after 4 years of why did Dr. Disrespect get banned on Twitch? After 4 freaking years, he was just like, oh, yeah, this is the reason why. In case you guys don't know who Dr. Disrespect is, the doc is one of the biggest, most influential streamers there is, okay? In terms of iconic looking, in terms of how he looks, mustache shades, you've probably seen him in some fashion. He plays a lot of FPSs and yeah, he was popular a long time ago and then popped off. He got banned on Twitch and nobody knew why. He moved to YouTube gaming. And so, yeah, that's the backstory of Dr. Disrespect. Very, huge shooting game streamer, in case you just don't know. But yeah, Cody Connors has said he got banned because he got caught sexting a minor in the existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. The powers that be could read in plain text, case closed, gang. Dang.
What the fuck is this?
That's wild. We just now look, man, I hate that everything always comes back to this issue is just like older people talking to mine. It's just so goddamn annoying. Now look, this is just a person tweeting, all right, with like no evidence, just to saying, just saying that there's no proof or nothing, just being like, hey, we don't know the gravity of what's being said here. However, the guy who quote retweeted him said, this is the former account director of strategic partnerships at Twitch, claiming to reveal why Doc was banned at long last. And so it's not just from some random person, like just basically just throwing out information and just seeing if it sticks, like how most of the internet is. This person is the account director previous. Okay, and so like if anyone is going to know why Dr. Disrespect got banned, it would be this guy. But benefit of the doubt, okay? Innocent until always proven guilty here in the court of Omni law, okay? He could be lying too. He could be making it up, He might, something still could be a little fishy. So we're not going to confirm or deny. We'll wait some information to come out, but Dr. Disrespect did respond. First reply came underneath Jake Lucky's tweet where he basically kind of quote retweeted and said, hey, this is what's happening. And Dr. Disrespect said, Jake, seriously, I get it. It's a hot topic, but this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged and they paid out the whole contract. So some people saw that and they were like, okay, well, he's saying there was no wrongdoing. Other people saw it and was like, bro, why not just say, hey, I didn't talk to any kids? Like that's the easiest thing that you can say, right? If anyone said, hey, Omni, we caught you sexting a minor, I would be literally just be like, I have never sexted a minor in my entire life. That would be like my
Deny is a good possibility. But since he's being truthful and he's coming out and saying, look, I didn't do anything wrong, I'm not a bad guy, and nothing happened, that's fine. But when you deny, I'm deleting like messages. When you deny, like not messages, like emails and shit. I got random emails. So when you deny, it's just going to be like, well, you can't deny anymore because it's not the court of fucking law. It's public and people obviously want to know the truth. So he let motherfuckers know, like, I ain't texting no minor. I ain't no schmedophile. I'm just being honest and being myself. Hallelujah. That's fine until it bites you in the ass.
My response, like if you think about like if someone says like something really bad about you and it didn't happen, you just be like, that did not happen. That's just a straight up lie, right? So maybe he's just saying this to, I don't know, be safe lawyer wise, but to me it's a little alarming when you just can't literally come out and say I didn't sext any minors, right? And that you can't say that. So the entire internet frick blew up. A lot of moving pieces. We had one of his boys, NickMKS, we talked about him before, who streams and he's like very anti like, LGBT and trans and everything like that, right? So he's just coming out here and basically, I'll show you his tweet as well, but people were like, dang, Dr. Respect, they're treating him like he's Drake. This man is out here on Twitter getting eviscerated and getting draked over a freaking single tweet, right? He then replied here a couple of hours later saying, listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need to say what I can say since this is effing internet. I didn't do anything wrong. All of this has been probed and settled. Nothing illegal, no wrongdoing was found, and I was paid Elden Ring Monday. So Dr. Disrespect basically saying because of the settlement, there's only what he can say and what he cannot say. And he's literally saying he's done nothing illegal, no wrongdoing was found, and that Twitch ended up paying him anyway. So it would be.
I'm like, at that point, saying all of these things it comes back to one type of situation, which a lot of people won't like and a lot of people won't understand. But the one type of situation is something happened, nigga. Something happened. Even if nothing happened, you got to think about it in the grand scheme of it, right? Something happened to you. Something happened to me. Something happened. You were talking to this fucking person. You were chatting with this fucking person. You had no business chatting to this girl, chatting with her, but you did it anyway. Maybe because he liked the attention. Maybe because the attention was nice. Maybe he was like, oh, this is a new person. They know nothing new about me. Maybe he felt like his wife knows everything about him and blah, blah, blah. His relationship got stale. Then, I don't know, nigga, get an open marriage at that point. But at any point, I'm going to let y'all know this right the fuck now. When it comes down to all this useless bullshit, you have to come up and say something. Because I'm not going to lie to you. The moment a motherfucker don't open his mouth and say something about something like this, it's bad. It's bad enough. Because people are going to find out you a schmetaphile. People going to find out you chilling with the schmetties. You a schmeta toucher. You a, you know what I'm saying? People going to just look at you and be like, it's him. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. You already dug yourself a hole. Even if you're saying nothing happened, nothing illegal happened, the companies and people you fuck with, they don't care, boy. They don't care.
Be very weird, right? If I guess he got caught sexing a minor and then Twitch was like, yeah, we're still going to pay you money anyway, kind of thing. Like it seems like something funky is going on. We still don't know the truth.
Something stinks in Denmark.
But a lot of people have been collaborating and saying like, yeah, this is a rumor that I've heard for a very long time, even myself. I'm not confirming or denying it, but you guys know me. I talk about the news. I'm in the YouTube streamer base and everything. I know way too much freaking stuff about way too many people. Like I got deep, dark secrets. And then some of the information that people share with me is like freaking like wrong. So a lot of people just lie. So I've been told a lot of accusations. And during the years, since this happened like 4 years ago, I can literally tell you guys that a couple people have
4 years ago? So 2017. That's not 4 years, 7 years ago, right? He just said in 2017.
anonymously come up to me.
Oh, right. His, fuck, he 2020 when he got his fucking he got banned from Twitch and they removed him and they went against their thing. So yeah, that was 4 years ago. All right, copy.
And been like, yeah, Omni, this is the reason why Dr. Disrespect got banned, and it kind of matches what this guy is saying as well. Okay, again, a lot of people just saying stuff, could just be rumors that are just spreading around. I can't confirm nor deny, there doesn't seem to be any proof. But a lot of people are just being like, yeah, this is the rumor that's been circulating for the past couple of years. That's not me saying that I think it's true. It's just, it's a little weird, right? And I want to give like people like Dr. Disrespect the benefit of the doubt because I'd rather be wrong in this situation. So this brings us to NickMKS. He streams on Kick. He's a huge popular like first person shooter streamer as well. Pretty good friends with Tim the Tatman and Dr. Disrespect as well. And he's also been in a lot of controversy because of him vocalizing his distaste for the LGBT community and the trans community and amongst of other things as well. Okay, so that's NickMKS, all right? There's a large fan base of him who find him based and saying that everything that he's saying is true. And there's a lot of people who are saying like, hey man, you're garbage, okay, bro? The fact that you don't, believe that trans people have rights and all this other stuff, yada, yada, yada. That's
a lot of
right?
bullshit.
That's
yeah.
who this guy is. He's a pretty big streamer. Used to be much larger, still doing it as well. And yeah, now he has something to say about the situation.
Yo, checking in. Look, I open Twitter. Bunch of my mentions are he, they, she, hey, they, fucking, I identify.
Listen, I don't like the whole she, they's, I identify stuff type of stuff. It is kind of annoying. But personally, this is how I live my life. I find it weird and annoying, but live how you want to live. As long as you don't force it down my gully, pause, I'm not gonna participate in it because that's not how I live my life or view my life. You live in your own world, I live in my own world. You come up and be like, well, I'm not they, I'm they, them, this. I'd be like, you look like a girl, so I'm just gonna call you how I see you. I call it how I see it. If you don't look like this, I'm calling how I see it. I live my life through that. It's not being disrespectful, it's not being messed up, it's just the facts of life. I'm calling it how I see it. You can't enter my life and be like, well, you have to silence. Silence. Let's go.
By is a helicopter. God damn it. And I seen the couple tweets about the doc. I'm as taken back as a lot of you guys are, okay? But the fact remains that these are some crazy accusations. Crazy. Big time accusations. And until we know more, until we know them as fact, until they've been proven with evidence, what are we talking about? What's anybody talking about? As far as the leave the little kids alone stuff, this doesn't make it any further from the truth. Leave little children out of your shit. Have a nice day.
So yeah, that was NickMKS basically being like, yo, unless there's any kind of proof, like this is just fluff and everyone's just kind of talking.
He has a point for himself, and I understand it. More information and news did come out. I'm watching all these other videos just to catch up with everyone that's talked about it because I love all the creators and people have talked about it. Maybe some. I like the fact that people like to talk about this shit. And the Dr. Disrespect, honestly, from my point of view, when he said things teetered on inappropriate, that's where you lost me. That's what makes you look bad in the eyes of everybody. How do they teeter to that extent? You know what I'm saying? That means you went there or this girl went there, which, you know, her age, 13 to 15, you're an asshole. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue.
And also about leave the little kids alone, people were like basically being like, yo, your friend, Dr. Respect, might have been talking to little kids. Okay, and he's saying, yeah, that's still true. So kind of taking a stance where he's basically number A. Delete that, editor. Okay, leave that out.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Number A. I'm not trying to be dramatic here, but it's a bit hard.
A minor.
Fight.
Number one, poking at the he, him, they, them, the pronouns type of group. Number two, basically saying like these are some crazy accusations, but there's no proof. So until there's some proof, okay, what are we talking about? And then number three, also continue.
True. Even though he opened his mouth and said something, the proof that Dr. Disrespect said it teetered on inappropriate. People are gonna headline that. People are gonna title that. People are gonna capture that because nigga, nothing should fucking teeter on inappropriate because you're the adult. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? That's where people are getting mad when you say it teetered on inappropriate. How the fuck you, the adult, somehow just said, well, oh shit. Come on, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Pause. Stop.
Continue to, to not include kids into any of these subjects. Which then brings up another competitor, Ava Tyson. You probably know her from Mr. Beast, part of his crew, essentially, of all the people that come in to do Mr. Beast videos and recently transitioned. And there was a lot of drama with Ava because she was appearing in Mr. Beast's videos, and people were saying that when she appeared, during the transition, that they were basically making Mr. Beast's videos get massively disliked. There's a lot of people who are like, I don't feel like Ava should be in these videos at all. That it just needs to be done, needs to be gone.
It's just because Chris Tyson transitioned at a very crazy, weird period, and a lot of people believe Chris Tyson left his son, ruined his marriage to follow false ideas. He became a woman because blase blah, right? This is what I believe in. Some of y'all probably going to agree to disagree. I personally understand, right? This may not be the most logical take here. You feel like you're a different person, you're not fitting your skin, fine. Do what you do. If you're a grown-ass adult. If you are a kid at a young age, it's like 6 years old to 12 to 14, you don't know shit. Please shut the fuck up. if you're a grown-ass adult, 25, 35 years old, you want to have a sex change, use your own money, go right ahead. I don't care. Because why? You chose that lifestyle. I'm not, Dave Chappelle said it. Who the fuck am I to tell you that you are wrong? If a nigga wants to chop off his dick, he believes that. Exactly. I don't care. But you can't tell other kids to do what you did and follow that fucking shit. It's just weird. Stop streaming. This isn't worth watching. Fuck you. That's cool. Appreciate it. But you came here and comment. Like, that's fucking petty as hell, nigga. Oh, I hate people like this. It's always niggas like this that just want to be like up in my ass about some shit. Let me see this. Right? What was I saying? Right. Personally, if you want to do all that shit, that's personal. Chris transitioned, became somebody else. He's still taking care of his kid. He's still doing what the fuck he got to do. He's still having his involvement with his kid's life. He's still getting paid by his best friend. And him and his wife are still doing what they got to do and be like a duo in parenting. A lot of people's like, oh, Chris Tyson's dropping this shit downhill. Chris Tyson. I'm like, yo, like, relax, my nigga. The nigga ain't saying shit about nobody. He ain't opening his mouth talking about nobody. It just is what it is. Chris Tyson living his own fucking life. Personally, that's how I seen it, right? And I've seen it on this side, and I've seen the internet just go at the dude. I'd be like, personally, it's whatever. I don't care. Because guess what? He made his own life decision. Chris Tyson gets paid. He got money. He at a certain level where he could do what the fuck he wants. But he's still part of his kid's life. Can't say nothing about that. Oh, but he lost a father. Oh, well, okay, cool. He still has a parent. His father's still there. He just transitioned. He became somebody else. Personally, that's not my bag. But he did that. He feels comfortable in his skin. That's who it is. A lot of people are just like, Mr. Beast needs to get rid of Chris. Personally, that's a personal problem, my nigga. Moving on.
Mr. B stepped in and said, yo, hey, Chris is a friend, one of my best friends, okay? And I don't like how people are treating them. Had something to do with this YouTube video. It was like the downfall of Chris Tyson or something. I don't know. Lots of drama. But she, quote, retweeted him and said, me every time I post on Twitter/POS. And then NickMKS said, you should be ashamed of yourself, leaving behind your wife and child to play pretend. One day you'll wake up and realize what you've done. In which Ava said, the protect the kids crowd when someone is a loving parent versus when their boy is currently facing SA accusations.
Ooh, shit. Shit, that's a burn. Shit, that's a burn. Shit, that's a burn. That nigga burnt the shit out of you. Damn. Oh, that's a burn. I'm sorry. Chris Tyson, Ava Tyson, whatever the fuck, burned you, nigga. That's a burn.
The reason why this is a little bit important because this brought up Mr. Beast, literally came in as well to defend Ava. I know, it's crazy. These are big names. These are big people. Dr. Disrespect.
Because Chris was his friend before the nigga transitioned. Still his friend, still his homie. Ain't no disrespect towards it. I'm sure. Because if this is one of my boys or people who transition, I'm showing my niggas respect because I respect you. As long as the person that transitioned doesn't switch up on me and act like they brand new, because then they're an asshole. Because then if you become an asshole, I'm going to call you out for being a fucking dick, which has happened with one of my friends. I called you out for being a fucking asshole. So let's be real here. Chris and Mr. Beast are still friends. It's like, I'm gonna post up and I'm gonna go to bat for my nigga. Like, let's stop playing. Shout out Mr. Beast. He's like, I'm going bat for my nigga. I gotta respect the loyalty. Come on, I respect the loyalty for that one. You can't not be somebody's friend and not respect it.
NickMKS, freaking Mr. Beast, the people who are involved in this getting dragged into this situation are large. Mr. Beast being the largest YouTuber now. I think they surpassed series as the #1 subscribed YouTube channel now. But you guys know Mr. Beast, gang. He said Ava is literally always with her kid and doesn't even go on shoots to spend more time with him. Tuck man is always smiling. Not sure why this rumor is a thing. So this.
Yeah, I get it. It's true. It's like, I feel like people choose and pick sides on what's going on. Let's continue.
This is just words from somebody who's literally, you know, a friendship with Ava saying like, yeah, this is kind of fake news. And that's basically it. That's kind of where we are. In my opinion, man, like the fact that this was going to be the announcement, I had no idea, right? When Dr. Disrespect got banned on Twitch, that it would be a situation where he will look like Drake, okay? And they about to start stomping on him like they not like us or whatever. Damn. If it's true, it sucks. If it's not true, then it also kind of sucks because now he's getting false allegations. I don't know the answer. And you at home, I know what you're thinking, okay? Some of y'all are like, hey man, Omni, isn't it very obvious that it happened? Right? No. Stop, bro. Wait for more information, okay? God damn, I don't know how many times I have to tell people this, to not just grab the pitchfork, start stabbing people all left and right, nilly-willy, just because you see a goddamn tweet, okay? See if more comes out from it, all right? And I feel like when it comes to like accusations like this, it's very important to have proof. You can't always provide proof, and a lot of things do get hidden and dig, and there are some things that actually look kind of coincidental. So maybe be vigilant, maybe keep your eyebrow up. It's important to use your gut and your intuition. Where you think there's smoke, there could potentially be fire. And also one last thing, when it comes to these accusations, one person saying one thing is like one thing, but when you have like a lot of people from many different circles kind of saying the exact same allegation, being like, yes, this is what I heard. Yes, this is what I heard. We have a lot of people being like, yes, I can confirm that this is what I have also heard, the exact same information. Then it makes the accusation, even without the proof, a little bit more solid. You know what I'm saying? Because it's multiple testimonies of hearing the exact same thing. But I think people are trying to avoid getting sued. So no one's trying to basically say it happened for a fact, because I'm guessing Dr. Disrespect will fucking like sue your ass, right? And you'll be gone, eviscerated, because this man has money on
that
money
nigga
on
will.
money. So yeah, that's the situation with Dr. Disrespect. You guys can let me know how you feel in the comments below.
I agree with one thing with Omni here though, is the fact that he will sue you if you open your mouth and openly say some shit. Which at the same time, the Twitch person who opened their mouths and said something, they said something with confidence. Like boy said it with the utmost confidence on his nut sack.
Shit.
Getting bit on drum.
Relax.
You little niggas gonna stop acting like my shit ain't the grill.
Where's the last
Some of
one?
you niggas get your front teeth for grills. And I ain't talking about the contract.
Ain't loving these fake hoes. Room smelling like 8 switches. Room service like 2K. NBA, I'm ballin', nigga. All them niggas falling like all them niggas. Talking shit, I saw them niggas. Now they daughter want a picture. Rough, ain't it? Fuck famous.
Yeah, man.
Niggas too real, got the most haters. Wrote a story, so Stephen Curry. How it feel to be golden.